Mindful Monday. Hope I didn't just break your fucking eardrums with that. Anyway, it was either yesterday or the day before that I thought about something and I saw it in a way that I didn't see it before. So let's talk about it. Let me first make it clear that there is a difference between procrastination, you know, in terms of distraction and like actual play and exploration. Um, along the lines of, just discovering interest and everything, curiosity, all that stuff. Um, so I started to think about something that I thought was very fascinating, and I looked at, children very early on in life, right? Um, let's look at like infancy, right? You're just learning about yourself in life. You don't really know the difference between your mouth and your asshole. And yeah, there's a graphic for you. Uh, and so you're just exploring. You're playing, right? Some people, based on trauma, don't get to. Instead, they are led to do things that are not age appropriate. Maybe it's doing the laundry. Maybe it's becoming an emotional container for a parent or an authority figure. Um, and as a result of that, their era in that time is rushed. They don't get to play and explore, and instead they get a nice dish of anxiety and depression. So for those that don't get to play and explore earlier on in life, it doesn't just go away. It's like childhood trauma. You can't meditate it away. You can meditate it to understand it and see it, but it doesn't just go away, right? And I think that a lot of people just expect it to go the fuck away, especially parents. They're like, "What the fuck are you doing with your life? Start getting serious. Get real. What the fuck?" Ah! It's like, "Oh, I'm going to get the fuck away from you." But it doesn't just go away. And so I was thinking about it and I was like, yes, there is a difference between like actually procrastinating because you're trying to avoid pain. You don't feel like you're, I don't know, ready. You don't know how to start, whatever it is. That's kind of how procrastination works. And then there's actual play that a person missed out on earlier on in their life because they were subject to trauma like that, like parentification, like being led to do tasks that were not age appropriate, tasks or things like being the emotional container for a parent or an authority figure. It doesn't just have to be parents, right? It could be a child listening to, I don't know, a family friend or somebody else who is an adult, right? Just talk about their problems. Again, age inappropriate. And so, for starters, I don't believe that we ever really stop, like, exploring and getting to understand what it is that we like or what it is that we don't like. I don't believe that we ever stop. But I do believe that because some people don't get what it is that they needed or that they didn't get what it is that they needed earlier on in life, they need to take the time at some point in their fucking life to do that. I do believe that. It's kind of like emotions, right? You can only push them down for so long. What's going to happen after a while? You're going to snap. You're going to reach your boiling point and you're going to fucking snap. And shit's going to go crazy. So, how does this relate to mindfulness and Mindful Monday? This relates to it because this is me connecting dots and becoming aware of something that I think, becoming mindful of something that I think is actually very important here. A lot of, not just a lot, like a majority of society, like, I mean, I'm not speaking real stats here at all. I'm not claiming this as truth, but I am claiming this as what I've seen and what I've experienced. Nearly fucking everyone was traumatized and they didn't get what they fucking needed in childhood. And a lot of that time it has to do with not getting to play and explore because your parents didn't know how to be fucking parents because they weren't ready, because they were emotionally immature, this, that, and the other. Whatever reason it was, you did not get what you needed. and it's likely that you did not get to play in a very relaxing and peaceful way. You didn't get to learn the difference between your mouth and your butthole. There's another graphic for you. You didn't get to learn the difference between this and that. You didn't get to play with your blocks. You didn't get to play with little fucking Tommy. You didn't get to do what you wanted to fucking do. Not just what you wanted to do, you didn't get to do what you fucking needed to. And instead, again, you got a nice fucking dish of anxiety and depression. So, again, there's a difference between genuinely fucking procrastinating because you don't know how to and you also might not know how or where to start because you didn't learn it, because you were distracted by other bullshit trauma things that other people fucked you up with in life. You see how it all goes back to trauma and not getting what you fucking needed. Yeah, it's very real. So there is a difference between procrastinating and avoiding, and that might even go back to what it is that I'm talking about. But we never really stop playing and exploring. And if we do, shit, you might as well, I don't know. Keep playing and exploring. That's what life's about. Don't calcify. Don't become a statue, right? Don't become a statue and crumble. Don't do it. Stay away from that shit. No. Yeah, I mean, I used to see it happen all the time. Like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you doing this, that, and the other? Why aren't you better at this? It's like, stop. Parents need to stop pressuring their children because guess what? It doesn't fucking work. Surprise. It doesn't. The more you pressure your children, the worse they get. People don't want to be pressured. They don't. They want to stop being pressured. They want to feel peaceful. They want to feel okay. They want to feel like the decisions that they're making are fucking right and they're not being fucking invalidated. Let me try to say it again. They're not being fucking invalidated away from their own intuition. That's leading them down the right fucking path. Thank you very much. Let's continue with this. So, yeah. Procrastinating is real. And some people procrastinate because they don't know how to start. They don't know where to start. They think that it needs to be perfect. And they're tired of just quitting everything that they start because if it's not perfect, they can't keep going with it, right? Right off the bat, right? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. And a lot of people just didn't get to play and explore in life and learn the difference between their mouth and their butthole. They didn't. They didn't. And I know that that's really more so from a much earlier standpoint, but I'm just using humor here. What I'm trying to say is that a lot of people did not get what the fuck they fucking needed. And a lot of people out there look at these people that didn't get what they needed and they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Be a normal fucking human being. No, that doesn't work either. So what works? It's really simple. Let people be them fucking selves. And just because you think that something's wrong with them doesn't mean that something's actually wrong with them. That might actually be a projection. So, yeah, Mindful Monday is all about looking at what you got, what you didn't get, what you still fucking need, and to just allow yourself to be. And, it's also for myself. I was thinking about this, and I was like, maybe there are some things that I missed out on in life. And I'm allowing myself to play and explore. I'm being mindful of what it is that I need. On Mindful Monday, I'm being mindful of what it is that I need.